Hello vlog. So I am in the parking lot of a gym, but I just went to Dunkin' Donuts and pleasantly surprised. Well, I haven't tried it yet because it's still really hot, but they have a cookie dough flavor for our coffee, so I'm excited to try that. I've had a very love-hate relationship with Dunkin' Donuts over the past few years. At first, they were killing it. I only went to Dunkin' Donuts. I went to Dunkin' Donuts like every day. I spent so much fucking money at Dunkin' Donuts on coffee. Like, I could have probably bought like a used shitty car with the amount of money I spent at Dunkin' Donuts, no lie. But then they started to have really bad customer service, and then the coffee was just tasting whack, so I stopped going there for a while. And I just started like making coffee at home, like instant coffee, which tasted disgusting, but I really kind of just, honestly, after the way Dunkin' Donuts burned me, I wasn't focused on what good coffee tasted like. I just wanted to have control. So, but today I have a meeting in like an hour that I have to go to, which you can see it's like late in the day. It's like 8 o'clock at night. And our meeting is at 9:30 at night. I work at a pasta restaurant, and I guess we have monthly meetings, and here I go. So I asked if the meeting was mandatory, and they said yes. And I was like, okay, so we get paid for it, right? And they were like, oh, no. And I was like, then how can you make it a mandatory meeting? How can it be mandatory if you don't get paid for it? And I talked to my Nana about it, and she was like, well, like, don't go. Like, if you're not getting paid for it, don't go. And I'm like, slick, you're right. But, like, also, how can I just say, like, oh, no, like, I'm not going to go because you're not paying me? So I talked to my manager about it today. Hold on. Not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. I talked to my manager and I asked him about it, and I was like, he basically said like, oh yeah, like it's mandatory, but you don't get paid for it. And I was like, how can that be? And he's like, oh, well, like we usually have fun at the meetings and stuff. Like you get to try the new wine and like get to try the new food and stuff like that. I'm like, that's great, but I don't give a fuck. Like if I'm not getting paid for it, why would I go? And it's not like I'm working at like an upscale, like nice place. Like it's a fucking just bootleg pasta restaurant. Like I probably sound like such a princess right now, but the workforce right now, like here's some fucking hot ass tea. The workforce right now is completely fucked. Like if you're an employee of anywhere, I am so fucking sorry, because I know you get treated like shit and you don't get paid nearly enough for everything that you have to do. I'm so fucking sorry. Like honestly, you cannot say that something regarding work is mandatory and then not get paid for it unless it was stipulated before you were hired. Like, hey, like if I signed a thing and it said in the thing, like, by the way, there's monthly meetings and you don't get paid for it. If I signed off on that, that's on me. But that was never stipulated in any form of writing or anything, so it can't be mandatory. And I think it's so fucked that, like, because I've had companies do that before where they'll have mandatory meetings and then you don't get paid for them. The majority of the companies I've worked for, they do pay their employees to go to meetings because it's, illegal not to. And like, really, like, no one was really tripping about it. Like, I talked to one person about it and they said, like, they're like, oh yeah, like that does seem kind of illegal. I'm like, no, it's actually hella illegal. Like, unless we sign something, it doesn't make any sense for us to have to go to work to not get paid for it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. The workforce right now is so fucked up, and I could go on the longest rant ever about it. Just like, if I had to sum it up, it's just the fact that you get treated so inhumanely, and there's so much illegal shit that goes on that you really don't have the power to do anything about unless it's something like really major, like you get your hand cut off or something at fucking God damn it. I wanted to enjoy my windows down and I can't because it's Oh, got windows in the back. Anyway, yeah, workforce is super fucked up, and I'm fucked up about it, and which is why, like, just recently I decided, like, I'm for sure going back to college, because I don't want to keep working for places, like, that, one, I hate, two, doing shit that I don't like, which, like, I've had jobs, like, when I worked at Exhale City, shout out Exhale City, suck my dick, bruh, oh my god, I fucking loved my job, but Exhale City was the most fucked up company I've ever worked for in my life. Like, I was really cool with the accountant, so I got paid on time. Like, I got paid, like, he just threw me an extra 100. He just, like, I asked for an advance, and he just didn't take it out of my paycheck, so he just gave me an extra $100 just because, like, me and the accountant were, like, tight as fuck. Shout out Dillip, amazing guy. But they were so fucked up, and the shit that they did was so messed up. Just in general, the workforce pisses me the fuck off. And it's so wrong, because it's like, I am a good employee. Like, I would consider myself a really good employee. Even today, like, someone walked up to my a customer I was helping, walked up to my manager and was like, she's the best server that you guys have, don't let her go. So I know that I'm a good employee, you know? But it's like, it doesn't matter if you're a good employee or a shitty employee, like, you get paid the same. Everyone gets paid shitty. And all this bullshit we have to put up with, like, I have no problem going to a meeting, but at least pay us for it, you know? Like, don't make us on our own time go to this fucking meeting and not get paid for it, which you can call me whatever, but that doesn't make any sense. It's just not fucking right. And honestly, like, if I'm wrong, I would like someone to tell me why I'm wrong. And I don't mean that in a combative way. Like, I really just don't understand how a company can do that unless it was stipulated beforehand. But that's motherfucking tea on that. This rain is so extra right now. This lid is dirty as fuck. You probably can't see it, but it's very, very dirty, but mediocre. I'm not completely impressed. Honestly, I fuck with Starbucks heavy, but it's just too expensive for me right now. So once I get back on my grind, I'm gonna go there again because it's completely worth it. The coffee is always bomb. You know, Dunkin' Donuts is really a hit or miss. Like, the prices are okay, but like for an extra like $1 or $2, I'd rather get something that I know will be absolutely phenomenal and bomb. Also, I'm sorry, I know my car looks like I live in my car, and it's partially because I do. Oh. It's crazy how rain just stops like that. Like, it'll be... Anyway. Like, I'm wearing sweatpants and a baggy t-shirt, so... I was about to wear a Snuggie just in rebellion. Shit. Should I run home and grab my... No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. What else? Oh, here's something that really fucking annoyed me the other day. I was with my friends at dinner, and they started talking about, like, someone at their work was talking about religion and going on a rant, and my best friend is like, oh, something, basically saying that if you're religious, you're ignorant. I'm like, whoa, bro, hold up. Because I personally, in my personal opinion, I'm not religious. Okay, I used to be, I am not anymore. I'm not religious. However, if you are going to call someone in their entirety ignorant because they are religious, that to me is very fucking ignorant. Like, that, well, one, it's like a very pretentious thing to say. For one, I just want to say that. And then for two, religion, everyone knows, is not based on fact. Like, even religious people know that is not fact. It's just what they fucking believe. Okay, so calling someone And here's what I said. I said that there are religious people who are ignorant, but being religious doesn't make you inherently ignorant. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a huge difference. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I know hella people who are religious and I would say ignorant. But again, I really just hate calling people ignorant because I feel like that makes me sound fucking stupid. Because what the fuck do I know, you know, compared to someone else? Which, you know, it's all, that is really subjective. But, I mean, I feel like calling someone, and honestly, I kind of used to be on that train. Like, I was pretty anti-religion, and I don't want to say I am still anti-religious. I don't think I would say I'm anti-religious anymore. I do think there's a lot of problems that religion causes, and I don't have a problem with religions themselves, but just the way people practice religion now and how it affects everything, I don't really dig. But like I said, I'm not going to call someone ignorant because they believe in something that I don't believe. Like, that just is so fucking stupid to me. I'm really, like, nowadays, bro, like, trying to have a conversation with someone and express to them that, like, their opinion is just their opinion, it is so fucking hard for people to understand the difference between opinions and fact. Like, the other day, I was with my ex-boyfriend, thank God, ex-boyfriend, and I was at dinner with him and his friend, and we weren't even really talking about politics, but he said that Trump is a national embarrassment. Now, I don't particularly like Trump. I didn't vote. I'm not super into politics right now. It's not really my thing, even though I should probably be privy on it. I'm really not. But I was like, yeah, well, that's still like that is your opinion. A lot of people have that same opinion, but that is still an opinion, because there are plenty of people who would say otherwise. You know, I'd probably say, like, well, I don't want to make any statistics up, but, you know, there's plenty of people who would agree and there's plenty of people who would disagree because it's an opinion. And he went off on me saying that it was a fact. I'm like, how can that be a fact? Like, even the verbiage you use, like, that is such an opinion thing. Oh my God, it just pisses me the fuck off that the things pissing me off right now, one, people taking shit personally. People making, like, if I make a generalized statement and people make it about them, that shit pisses me off. It's not about you. Second off, people confusing facts and opinions, that pisses me the fuck off. And the third thing is the fucking workforce is also really pissing me the fuck off. And that's the motherfucking tea on that. Girl. That's the, I'm not gonna make the joke. But yeah, like, I'm not even really pissed to go to this meeting, because, like, I fuck with the people I work with. Like, I don't have a problem with anyone or anything like that. I don't even have a problem with the job, honestly. Like, it's whatever. But it's just, like, you should pay people to do shit, you know? Like, and our roofs are leaking. Like, I spilled fucking ceiling water all over myself today because the owner doesn't give a fuck about any of the restaurants at all. We were out of gloves. We were out of everything today. Like, we didn't have napkins. Like, we didn't have utensils. Like, we had, like, fucking nothing. But yeah, that's all the tea on that. I'm not excited to drive all the way to Cumberland for this meeting, but here I am. Alright, I'm gonna end this vlog. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below if you have any opinions or ideas or anything, because I always like to get new perspectives and stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.